everybody here when Delisa was coming around and asking you guys questions. Okay? All right. Now, just to let you guys know, some of it doesn't make sense because remember we were saying things and it doesn't really fit in, but we're still gonna go with it. Okay. When Sam and Pam, it was Disneyland at first sight. He couldn't believe his shoulder. She smelled like a house and walked as graceful as a monkey. He loved over to say, "Ain't nothing to it but to do it," and introduced himself. She was so happy. She had seen him around and thought he was super ardent. They ballin' for a while and then exchanged cards. On their first date, they were jogging at the Bahamas and he couldn't keep his arm off of her. After a joyous night, he was peaceful to bring her home. She frequently looked at him and said, "The closer I get to you," and he just knew he had to skip her again. Since then, they have been inseparable, and he started calling her his drums dog. With love.
So I'm about 10 years old, and at my mama house we had bunk beds. So I was sleeping on the top bunk bed. Jerry was on the bottom, and Bubba was. So all three of us was on bunk beds. And I'm about 8 or 10 years old, and I fell out of the bunk bed, right on the ground, real hard and loud. Who comes in the room first and opens the door? Pam. She opened the door. She looked at me on the ground. I'm 8 years old, and she just started busting out laughing. And I looked up at Pam, and I just started crying. Yeah, that's still traumatic. I'll be 60 next year, and I'm still traumatized from that incident. But we all love you, Pam. Pam, you're the greatest.
Okay, since everybody talking, I'm gonna talk too. So, my uncle and my aunt, this was the favorite house to come to because we never got in trouble. Eddie would always get in trouble for everything we did. So we used to stand back, we'd mess up his room, and toys would be everywhere. Auntie Pam would come in yelling, Eddie would get pinched. We were playing pillow fight upstairs, we broke the candy dish, Eddie got pinched. So this was the fun house. We used to have, what did we make? We made sugar water and bread sandwiches. We used to be over here chilling. And then Uncle Sam used to make us take military showers. I used to be crying. You had to soap up, turn the water on, turn it off. Soap up, turn it off. I was like, why are we doing this? But this was the fun house, and I appreciate it.
He would time it.
Yes, he would. He would. And the best story I have was we were coming from swimming, I think, and Auntie Pam was driving. She ran through a complete red light and started laughing. Oh. And we all were like, wait, are we supposed to laugh? And we all started laughing with her. But this has always been the fun house to come to. And I love y'all, and happy anniversary.
Driving airport, we used to drive that station wagon down Magnolia, real close to the parked cars. Oh my God. Damn,
Hi.
she's coming back to me.
I'm Betty. I'm Joanne and Joyce's sister. I'm in the middle there. I met Pam right along with Joanne and Joyce when she shared her friendship with us. When I got married, Pam sang at my wedding and was quite a friend. Okay, because I didn't know anybody who could sing at the time. So, but anyway, she was wonderful. And then my first home that I bought in Compton, she assisted me in selling it. But she met my daughters, and my daughters to this day laugh when I say, oh, I'm going to see Pam. They start cracking up. Your mother was a terrorist, okay? I would take my children. I had 2 daughters, and I take them wherever I went. I take them, and I go see Pam. We would talk to them, and take my daughters, and she would terrorize them. But they thought it was so funny that this lady is attacking us. Listen, but they had a ball, and to this day, I'm telling you, they still remember when she came. I picked you up and showed you down to Moreno Valley when I got that home, and you rode with us. You helped me do the things, what do you call those things? Put in my blinds and things. And they, I'm telling you, to this very day, continue to tell me, Mom, how's Pam? Where's Pam doing? If I would tell them one thing about something Pam has said or done, and they just crack up, and that's still Pam. Pam is still Pam. But thank you. Enjoy the friendship.
Coming into this family later than all of you grew up with Pam and Sam, I noticed very early on the admiration that Sam shows to Pam. I know you've all seen and grew up with it, and I've seen it too on my side of the family, but noticing how Sam looks at his wife throughout the years, it's beautiful. And he notices her, and he cheers her on, and he reveres her. And one of my special memories, I don't know if you guys remember, is we all went camping with a bunch of us, my side of the family, and Pam and Sam and Eddie's sister. We all went to Yosemite and we camped. And there was all these campsites around, and the sun went down, and everyone started lighting their fires, and we were surrounded by hippies and a bunch of people that were not like us. And Pam, we all know Pam, she makes friends with everybody. She's so charismatic. And we were all by our campfire, and Pam had moseyed onto somebody else's campfire by, in their little circle. And we were like, what's Pam doing? Next thing you know, she's serenading them, singing Kumbaya. But it was beautiful, and we all know she sings like an angel.
Yeah.
And then all the campsites around us gathered around Pam, like hundreds of people left their campfires around Pam, and we all started singing. It was beautiful, and I was looking around, I was like, this is gorgeous. And I started to tear up, and I caught how Sam was just looking at his wife like just in awe and beautiful. And it's not the only time. She does it all the time. Yes. She does it all the time, and it's beautiful to catch Sam looking at his beautiful wife, and he still does it to this day. And I pray to God my husband stares. I did the way that Sam looks at Pam, and it's beautiful, and it brings a tear to my eye when I catch him just like admiring her, because I admire her too, and it's gorgeous. I love you.